Morning, Jettie Rockers. Welcome to Jettie Rocks Fishing, and I'm Mike D. Well, we're out here this morning. I got Summer, and I got my wife Amber, and we're going to be using these little goofy jigs again, these little wobbler jigs or banana jigs, whichever you want to call them. And we're going to be trying for some pompano again on this flat. I already see one of my subscribers and friend Bruce. He's out here in his kayak with his girlfriend, and they've already got one. As we were pulling up, I seen him catch one. So we're going to get at it, see how we do, guys. Wish us luck. We've seen a couple skip this morning, but not skipping like they were the other day. Hopefully they'll turn on here pretty soon. I did see Bruce in the kayak right there catch a really nice one as we were pulling up. Guys, we have to move a little bit, but we found some pompano. I think I just snagged a mullet or something. What did I get here? A little mango, a little tiny mango, a little bitty mango.
Only if it was bigger.
There's one. There's a pompano. All right, we got one right here, guys. We got a pompano. Got our first pompano. Golly, it's a good one too. It's a good pomp. God, these things fight. If you guys have not ever caught pompano, you've got to target this fish. That's a good sized one too. And they are an excellent eating fish. That's a big one too. That is a nice pompano.
Wow.
All right. He ate the fly. He choked that fly. Look at that, guys. I mean, he got that thing. There's a solid pompano. Let's see what we got here. 12 inches to the fork. That's a good one, guys.
How big do they have to be?
11. Pompano have to be 11 inches to the fork, and you're allowed 6 per person. One thing I have found, another little trick for you guys to think about when you're doing it on a flat like this in the intercoastal, when you find these big schools of mullet, the pompano are mixed in with them. They are running with them. If you're not in the mullet, you're not in the pompano. All right, guys, Summer's hooked up. Oh, alrighty, she got it in quick. All right, that might be a keeper, Summer. Oh no, what are you doing? All right, hold on. What do we got here? Move the rod, Summer. Move it out.
I'm trying. I moved it. It's heavy.
Ah, what did you do, Summer? All right, that's a good sized pompano. She had that in quick. Really quick. Let's see. Let's see here. Man, you got that up fast, huh? Still, he hit the fly again. He hit the fly. Alright, here you go. Move the rod. Oh, hopefully he's 11. No, he's not. Oh, wait a minute. He is like a just smidgen too short. There he goes, buddy. Sweet. That's a catfish. Catfish on a jig. Catfish on a jig. Holy moly. Oh man, this got me hooked all over the place. Dang catfish, I hate these things. Absolutely hate these fish. I'm hooked up with a old lady fish. Big old ladyfish. Big old ladyfish.
That was through it.
I can do this and I'm getting a lady fish. This little jig, guys, catches all kinds of stuff. I've caught mango snapper this morning, pompano, ladyfish, even catfish on a doggone banana jig. Just popping it along the bottom, guys. Nice little retrieve, a couple pops here and there. That seems to work pretty good. For some reason the pompano aren't as active as they were the other day. I think it's because the tide's a little bit different. Not sure on that though. Alright, Jettie Rockers. Well, yeah, that was just a real quick trip. You know, we didn't stay out very long, maybe an hour, hour and a half. We got the 2 pompano, we caught some other stuff, the ladyfish, a small mangrove, caught a couple other things that I didn't get on film, caught some catfish on these jigs. But virtually almost anything will strike these jigs. I've caught everything on them. I've caught redfish on them. I've caught jack crevalles, ladyfish, lizardfish, you name it, I've caught it. I've never caught a snook on it. I will say that. I've never caught a snook. I have caught a bluefish on it though. But I've never caught a snook. I've never caught a speckled trout. But a variety of different fish will eat this jig, and I've heard of other people catching snook and also trout on those jigs. But just about anything will eat them. They're a great jig to use. They're very easy to use, and you can get them pretty much at any bait and tackle store. You can get them already pre-made. You can also make them yourself. Alright, Jettie Rockers, so here's my little, basically my little pompano setup right here. This is the rod I always use for pompano. This is my Shimano Stratic 2500. I got it rigged with 20-pound Power Pro and about a 20-pound fluorocarbon leader to a little pink jig with the chartreuse fly. And this one right here is actually a pre-made one that I get at the fishing hole, and you can see they're pretty expensive, $4.15 for this little lure, but they're worth it. They really are worth it. And this is by Gulfstream Lures, the Hijinks, really good lure. You can also go to Bass Pro and you can buy the flies yourself separate. They call them willy-nilly jig flies. You get a variety of different colors, pink, chartreuse. They also got white. I also have on these ones here my yellow banana style with the white and red fly. These work really good too. Well, basically these are your jigs. You know, I got here a pink and white with a chartreuse. I got a chartreuse with a pink, and then also you can also use them naked with nothing. Here's a chartreuse one. Here's a red and white with a white fly, and then you got the red and white ones. And then here's my little one. These are my little light ones, kind of different colors. And what I do basically is I'll go in. You can go to Walmart and you buy this whole pack of these jigs just like this. They're naked. They come in like a little box. I think there's 18 of them in there, and it's like $6 for that. I get those, and then I go and buy these little O-rings here, or snap rings, and I just make them myself. I put the little snap ring on to the jig, and then I add my little fly, which basically is the same way that these pre-made ones are made. As you can see, it's got the jig, the O-ring, and the fly. And then the flies cost you about $2.49 a piece, and then you can also get a pack of 4 at a Bass Pro Shop for around $2.49, $2.50 a piece. So you buy those, get your O-rings, which a pack of these is about $2 and something cents, and you make you a whole set of them just like I got here, guys. Different colors, different weights, a whole variety of different kind of stuff. And they all work. I mean, they really do. This is my absolute favorite artificial bait to use. I have a lot of success with it. I mean, I've gone out there some days, like I did a couple weeks ago, made the video, it came out. I'll put a link up here somewhere. I went out there, all I had was 3 jigs, and I had a day. I caught 8 pompano, a lot of bycatch, caught a bat ray, I caught some ladyfish. I even caught a small, didn't get it on film, but I caught a small hand-sized mutton snapper, which you don't see those very often around here, but they are here from time to time. But these jigs right here, guys, are awesome. I really urge you guys, if you've never tried them, go and check them out. Get you a couple, keep them in your tackle box. If you're ever out driving around and you see some pompano skipping, start throwing your jigs and you'll have a ball, guys. I'm telling you, you will. Okay, just a quick tip, guys, on some of the places and areas that I find pompano in their intercoastal waterways. I find a lot of pompano around sandbars and flats, like areas I've been fishing lately in these two series, these two videos. I'm fishing just the flats, about 3 foot of water. It goes on up to 1.9 foot. It's got a little bit of shell, a little bit of oyster bottom to it, a lot of sand, and they're running right now in with the mullet schools. So you find the big mullet schools with a nice sized finger mullet, pompano are mixed in with them. I don't know particularly why they're mixed in with them, but they are. And also, I like creek mouths. Creek mouths are a lot of fun, especially on an outgoing tide. I do really well on the creek mouths. I usually, in the wintertime, I free line live sand fleas. I'll send a link in one of these right here, about somewhere right here. I'll put a link to some of my videos I did this past winter when I was free lining live sand fleas and I was crushing the pompano in the creek mouths. And also right at the mouth of the inlets. Those are really good places to find pompano. You know, another thing that I do, that I drive around and I skip them. You know, you've seen that in my last video, just driving around, skipping the pompano. I stop, start casting, and that's a really good way of finding them. If you don't see them skip, doesn't mean they're not there. Still give it a shot, check it out. And basically, guys, there's 3 different styles of using these jigs that I know of. There could be some other methods. I've heard there's some live bait, adding some live bait and some dead bait to them. Different methods, but I have not tried those. The 3 that I have tried and I know work really well is this style right here, which is the East Coast style. This is the style I use the most. And then also you can put your jig on the bottom, and then about maybe 6, 7, 8 inches above that, maybe even 12, to tie your fly, and that is the West Coast style. And then also just naked with no fly, just throw a naked jig, and it works really good, guys. I've caught fish on all of them. Last time I went out, the video I put out, and links in this video, I was throwing the West Coast style. I didn't catch anything on it, but I have caught stuff on them before, and I've seen a lot of people catch them, especially my buddy JC from Rad Reeling Fishing. I'll put a link in there so you can go check out his channel, his pompano videos. He's caught a lot of pompano on that West Coast style. It works really well for him. So you guys check all that out. And I want to thank you guys very much for watching this video. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate you guys. And I hope this video was a little informative for you and you guys learned something. Maybe you've never heard of this before. Maybe this is a complete different idea for you. And if it is, please go out and try it. You guys will love it. I'm sweating to death out here, y'all. Look at this. It is hot out here, and it's already 7 o'clock at night, and I'm melting. Well, all right, guys. Thank you very much for subscribing to my channel, for being a part of the Jettie Rocks family. Until I get to see you guys soon here on the water, tight lines, Jettie Rockers. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up, y'all. Hey, Jettie Rockers. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'd like to invite you all to go follow me on my Facebook page at Jettie Rocks Fishing, and also my Instagram page. I also have a JRF apparel page, which will send you a link to my Teespring page, where I have some cool shirts and some mugs. I appreciate you guys very much. Well, check out the description in the bottom of this video. I'll have the links. Tight lines, Jettie Rockers.